Faith and Family Night here in Charleston at Patriots Point. Tonight's walkout is sponsored by The Ideal Life, the title sponsor for the Charleston Battery. Hartford Athletic just one win on the season, taking on the Battery. Here's a look at tonight's starting 11, presented by Mick Ultra. This is not a mistake.
They're very dangerous, and this is a team that is so dangerous in the counterattack when you're talking about these front four. Look for them to press high.
And here we go. Hotly anticipated, Charleston and Hartford matching up in the championship on this Saturday night. Anderson sends the service, knotted down, gets over the line. Hartford has grabbed the lead less than 5 minutes into the game. Could you have written that any better?
Well, we just spoke about the wind in this game, and it has an
memorable day, perhaps, here. Here's Torres, who can really lace it. Torres, Siaha. In Liga MX at Querétaro last year, on loan from RSL. Skip header through, plenty of contact in the box. That is a penalty. And Charleston's going to the spot. It's Jordan Scarlett getting tied up. Scarlett, who scored the goal for Hartford on one end, concedes the penalty on the other, and suffers the indignity of a yellow card as well.
And this was a no-doubter here from the referee with this call. Ball comes in, chipped in over the top. It's a good run.
5 goals in 6 games. Marcanic level scoring right off the bat. Siaha's in goal, a looming presence. Jennings scores! And we are level at 1 as Cal Jennings continues his dream start in the Low Country. That Battery goal in that time was loaned to Vegas and then signed in Tampa Bay. Service through, bounces out, Torres. Torres! Charleston has found their groove.
He's had 2 or 3 of these out there ready. He tests Siaha. It's just that close of the hip. A lot of times when you open up, and that's good transitional defense there from Charleston. It looked like Ingalina had that space in behind. He had his 2 forwards making those runs, but making sure that Charleston's able to get those numbers behind the ball and eliminate that counter-attacking opportunity.
Rodriguez spots the run of Torres. Torres! Now he hits pay dirt from distance. Juan David Torres puts the Battery ahead.
And that is why, when you're a player like Torres, don't be afraid to shoot the ball. We saw this earlier in the game as well. It's all about this first touch and setting himself up. And look at the way he opens up.
We've gone the 3 minutes, and we have gone the first half. Dream start for Hartford. First sub either way. And we are on to the second half here tonight, as the sun should be setting in a rather pristine and picturesque way. Jennings looks like he runs twice the speed in those new kits, and he's able to keep this in at the end line. Across, Myers scoops it out of play. Jennings is racing along that front line. Instead, Myers goes wide. Landry. Rodriguez. Torres. Chips that through. Somehow Landry appears on side and sends it home. Score it! Hosu Landry!
And it's Torres with this ball. But let me teach you a lesson here. If you're a defender that is watching this game, this is why you play to the whistle. The Hartford back line stands themselves up, expecting this to be an offsides call, and that's what allows Landry this opportunity. First off, it's a cheeky ball here from Torres, okay? Landry's out wide. He's doing a good job.
Well, this might ask a question or two for Hartford. Ball dropped off. Contact in the area, that's a penalty. And Hartford very much alive. That is Ikaza, a foot inside the penalty area, catching Anderson. And Hartford Athletic is going to stride to the spot and try and pull this back within a goal. We'll face off with Mishi and Galina, the outstanding Hartford striker. Engelina strides forward. Engelina scores, got it just by Garner. And Hartford has pulled one back, and there is plenty of time, another half hour to go in the Low Country.
Engelina with the trickiest of run-ups on this one.
Significant transfer out of the switchbacks. And then the first target really for Hartford. Jennings, right place, right time. Continues, angle was tight. Siaha.
This ball comes in. Missed clearance there. Jennings, I think he takes one extra touch. You called it. The angle's a little bit tight. You have to give Siaha.
The Pepper Law Firm corner for the Battery. Torres swinging in, it's over the line! Charleston gets one right back, and what a goal it is! Wow, Juan David Torres!
And he will shoot from anywhere.
Commentary offered about him.
Had to throw it.
Aaron Malloy, he did not miss that by a lot. He really didn't.
Especially, we talked about it, we got that wind blowing a little bit. This ball just whips in here. A little bit of I'll fault that from a player like Malloy. Try to find that far post. Wind blowing on a night like this. Don't be afraid to hit that ball.
Yeah, and look, Malloy's not playing in position, but I feel like it's a position so often where we see the free kicks, and that's great. But this whole thing ticks around him. And it was the same way in previous stops as well. Bad turnover. Laced from distance. Ricochets right to Myers. Rubin got denied, and it comes back to Siaha as gracefully as possible.
Rubin with an absolute rocket. Siaha doing a good job. He has in a good angle. Myers, it comes back to him just a little bit too high.
Lofted in behind by Engelina, now at the feet of Garner. He'll claim that, jumps on the grenade.
That piece, their second goal was off of a penalty kick. But outside of that, they haven't had many opportunities, so just a really professional performance here from Charleston to get this win versus Hartford.
And Charleston comes from behind after conceding in just the 5th minute.